How to get whatever you want, the art of asking and receiving. The unsettling truth, why most people never get what they want. Stop scrolling for just one moment. Look around you. You see people on the grind, tapping away at keyboards, caught in the endless traffic, pushing through another day. They are working hard. They are sacrificing time, energy, and sleep. But here is the silent, unsettling truth, that the entire system is designed to hide from you. Most people work their entire lives trying to earn what they could have simply asked for. Think about that for a second. It's not because they're lazy, entitled, or cursed. It's because no one, not their parents, not their school, and certainly not the system, ever taught them the single most powerful yet overlooked skill on earth, the art of asking. We've been conditioned to be good consumers and good workers, but terrible askers. We are masters of the how to do it, but totally clueless about the how to claim it. We believe wealth, success, and purpose are things you have to desperately chase and conquer. But the greatest achievers in history knew the secret. They understood that asking is the essential, often missing first step to achievement. It is the simple action that sets every single success story in motion. This isn't about waiting for a lottery ticket or wishing on a star. This is about deploying an unseen, unstoppable force already within you. A force that, once activated, can organize your reality, your career, and your bank account to deliver exactly what you want. We are talking about a fundamental mindset shift from being a hopeful waiter to a deliberate creator. If you're ready to stop waiting for life to hand you crumbs and instead start demanding the entire bakery, then settle in, because the first step on your journey to financial freedom and real abundance begins now. When was the last time you asked, really asked, for what you wanted? We're not talking about a fleeting wish. We're talking about a demand issued with absolute self-belief. Hold that question in your mind as we dive into the hidden power you forgot you had. Section 1. The hidden power of asking, activating the unseen force. Most of us treat asking like begging, a desperate plea from a position of weakness. We feel awkward, hesitant, and fundamentally undeserving. And that is the psychological trap that keeps millions stuck in the scarcity mindset. But here's the twist. Asking is not begging. It is activating. It is the confident, clear signal you send to your own subconscious mind and to the world that a specific outcome is now non-negotiable. Think of it like this. Your mind and the universe operate on an internal GPS. You can't reach a destination if you never input the address. Asking, with clarity and confidence, is the act of punching in the exact coordinates of your success mindset. When you ask, you force yourself to define your desires. And once a desire is defined, your mind is automatically programmed to search for the solution. It starts filtering out distractions and highlighting opportunities that were invisible just moments before. It's like pressing a button that wakes up unseen forces. It sparks focus, generates opportunity, and initiates alignment. A good worker operates on instructions. A good asker writes the instructions. This is why you see people who are incredibly intelligent and hardworking, yet seem to spin their wheels indefinitely, while others, who seem less qualified, shoot past them. The difference isn't work ethic, it's the audacity to ask for a bigger life. The difference is self-belief. We are taught to spend years studying the roots of a tree, the systems, the theories, the endless preparation. But the master manifestors are already picking the fruit simply because they had the confidence to declare, "That fruit is mine." What would your life look like if you simply asked for more and truly believed it was possible? Write that down. Don't let yourself off the hook. Section 2. The paradox of receiving. Why the struggle is an illusion. This is the part that will shock you because it reframes the entire process of manifestation and goal setting. The real problem in achieving what you want isn't receiving it. The real problem is the internal struggle to request it. The moment you issue a clear, confident request, the process of receiving is automatic. Receiving is not a miracle, it is a fundamental law. The moment you ask, the unseen world begins organizing the seen world to deliver your request. The mind starts reorganizing data, people, and resources, moving them into your path. This is true faith in action. Let me tell you a simple anecdote. I once met a man who was the definition of hard work. He was a good father, a loyal employee, and he worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, for 20 years. But he never achieved true wealth. Why? Because he never wrote down a single specific goal. He just worked. He was a good worker, but a poor asker. He was constantly driving his car without a map. He arrived somewhere but never at his chosen destination. The world wants to give you what you want, but it requires the precise order form. Without it, you get a generic package, the default life of the silent majority. The secret is that once you ask with mental clarity, your internal machinery begins to organize your world to make it happen automatically. Your brain is a supercomputer, and your request is the code that unlocks its power. Without the code, it just runs the default operating system. What specific dreams have you been working toward but have never truly asked for with absolute conviction and focus? Take a moment and feel the difference between a vague hope and a clear, non-negotiable request. Section 3. The Ocean of Abundance. Trade your teaspoon for a bucket. Let's shift your perspective entirely. We are often taught to believe in scarcity, that there's only so much money, success, or opportunity to go around. This belief forces us to live small, to compete aggressively, and to feel guilty when we ask for something truly huge. This scarcity mindset is the mental teaspoon you bring to the largest, deepest body of water imaginable. Imagine you are standing before an endless ocean of possibility. This ocean contains all the wealth, all the success, all the love, and all the ideas that have ever existed or ever will exist. It is infinite. Now, some people show up to this ocean with a tiny teaspoon, timidly scooping up a few drops, convinced that's all they deserve or all that's available. Others bring a bucket. But here's the ultimate truth. The ocean doesn't care. It doesn't judge your request. It only gives according to the size of the container you bring. The volume of the water doesn't change based on your request. Only the volume you receive changes. The universe is not stingy. It is simply waiting for a bigger request. If you're only asking for enough money to pay this month's rent, that's what you'll get. If you're asking for an entire empire of purpose and financial freedom, that's what the universe is primed to deliver. Success, wealth, and profound personal growth are not limited resources. They are abundant. Your only limitation is the size of the mental container, the size of your belief, and the specificity of your request. It's time to trade in your teaspoon for a bucket. It's time to demand the life that your potential already knows is possible. Are you currently living like a teaspoon carrier in an ocean of infinite possibility? If so, what is the biggest request you are now ready to make? Section 4. The Two Non-Negotiable Rules for Asking Effectively. You understand that you must ask. You understand that the receiving is automatic. But how do you execute the ask? You need to combine the power of clarity with the force of faith. These are the two non-negotiable rules for anyone who wants to become a creator, not just a consumer of their wealthy reality. Rule 1. Ask with intelligence, clarity. Intelligence in asking means defining exactly what you want. Most people are brilliant at defining what they don't want: debt, bad job, toxic relationship, but completely vague on their desired outcome. This is the difference between hoping for a new building and providing a complete architectural blueprint. You must be the architect of your own life. You need to answer: how much money? By when? What does the freedom feel like? What shape does the business take? You must visualize the end result so clearly that your subconscious mind can begin to reverse engineer the steps. This clarity is not about being rigid. It's about giving your mind a singular target to relentlessly pursue. When the request is crystal clear, the path to it begins to illuminate. Without a blueprint, you are building a house without walls. Rule 2. Ask with faith, belief. Faith isn't naive, it's power. This is the power that most adults trade for logic and skepticism the moment they leave childhood. When a child draws a picture of their dream home, they don't doubt its possibility. They just ask for the biggest, best version. They haven't learned to put mental handcuffs on their own desires. The rule is this: make plans like an adult, but believe in them like a child. Faith is the deep, quiet knowing that what you have asked for is already on its way. It is the ability to maintain the feeling of the wish fulfilled, even when the current reality shows you a different picture. When you ask with intelligence, you outline the what. When you ask with faith, you fuel the how. Doubt is the single biggest energy leak that drains the momentum from your goals. When you believe, you put the world on notice that your request has been finalized. When did you stop believing like a child, and how is that holding you back from truly demanding your best life right now? Reclaim that innate, fearless belief. Section 5. The Transformation Climax, your 90-Day Creator Challenge. Understanding is intellectual. Transformation is action-based. You now know the theory, but you must now test the law for yourself. This is your 90-Day Creator Challenge. For the next 90 days, you will run a powerful, non-negotiable experiment with your own life. It has 3 simple steps, and if you commit to them, you will notice subtle but undeniable shifts, new opportunities, unexpected ideas, a surge of energy, and alignment with the people you need to meet. 1. Define it clearly. Every morning, write down your biggest, clearest request, your goal clarity, in detail, as if you're blueprinting your next skyscraper. State it in the present tense. I am so happy and grateful that I now possess specific thing amount by specific date. 2. Speak it and believe it. Say this request out loud. Feel the emotional weight of it being true right now. Act as if it's already on its way. Your actions must match your new reality. 3. Act without hesitation. Faith without action is fantasy. Asking without movement is wasted potential. Take one deliberate, proactive step every single day toward your request. 1 phone call, 1 email, 1 piece of new knowledge. The calendar pages will turn, and when you look back after 90 days, you will not be the same person. You will have transitioned from being a passive consumer of life's events to the active creator of your desired reality. This is not self-help fluff. This is a strategic system for habit change and guaranteed personal growth. What if your entire life could change in 90 days? Just by asking differently, believing bigger, and acting with certainty. It's time to find out. Section 6. Conclusion. The world belongs to the doers. We've covered the blueprint for claiming your wealthy reality. Let's recap the 4 non-negotiable laws that separate the silent majority from the powerful few. 1. Asking activates. Your request is the starting gun. It forces clarity and focuses your unstoppable internal power. 2. Receiving is automatic. Once the ask is made with conviction, the universe's law of reciprocation begins to work on your behalf. 3. Abundance is infinite. Stop showing up to the ocean of life with a teaspoon. Trade it for a bucket. There is no shortage of success. 4. Ask with clarity and faith. Intelligence defines the what, belief fuels the how. Combine them for guaranteed momentum. Remember this, the world doesn't reward the silent. It rewards the ones who dare to ask. It rewards the entrepreneurs who ask for the funding, the leaders who ask for the power, and the creators who ask for the spotlight. Your life is a negotiation, and you are currently negotiating against yourself by staying silent. The moment you start speaking your true desires, the moment you move from hoping to claiming, everything shifts. You are not meant to be a passenger in your own life. You are the architect, the captain, and the primary investor in your destiny. This message inspired you because a part of you already knows it's true. Now it's time to take the next most crucial step, the act of public claiming. I want you to join the growing community of creators on this channel. Comment below right now and write down the one thing you are ready to ask for with absolute clarity and faith. Don't just think it, write it, speak it. Claim it. Let the world, and more importantly your subconscious mind, know exactly what you are calling in. If this message flipped a switch in your mind and gave you the confidence to ask for your next level of success, then hit the like button right now. This simple action helps us spread this powerful message to others who are still waiting in silence. Subscribe to the channel if you are serious about building wealth, mastering your success habits, and living a life of true financial freedom. We drop new blueprints for a wealthy reality every week. And finally, share this video with one person who you know is working too hard but asking too small. Let them know it's time to stop waiting and start claiming. Remember the ultimate truth. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you ask for. Now go out there and ask for the empire that is waiting for you. See you next time.